welcome back. My name is Matt in a Hat, and we are doing our final 2 rounds of Archwizard by Donald Shaw. This is a playtest product, and this is now the third video of our little series today. As we finish up our game, we are each enjoying ourselves, and we have to replace some quests.
3 hard quests.
3 hard quests. Right. All the fun. Let's see what monsters we have lurking in the great outdoors.
Well, for the second round we had the second round we had a very unfortunate spate of a vampire and a werewolf in the cities, and
we have a necromancer.
Oh well, okay. I'm pretty sure.
We have a hydra.
Okay.
And we have the Inquisition.
Wow. Okay. The Inquisition has arrived.
Yes. There we are. Cool. Very, very cool.
Okay. As for mana, we have 4 on any road except the monastery, 3 anywhere, and 5 at stones or mountain.
Yep.
And 2 law at woods, forest, lake, mountain, or stones, and 3 at village or woods.
No apprentice.
No apprentice.
Okay. All right. So it looks like Hannah has the first choice.
Yes, so it does.
So the Inquisition can go on the city, the monastery, or the stones. The Hydra can only go into a lake. The Necromancer can go onto a forest, bridge, or mountain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will put the Hydra I'll put the Hydra in the lake next to me. It's the only place it can go.
Sure is.
So the Hydra.
Off you go.
And I put get this. There's a Hydra in the lake.
I think the next time that we play this, what I want to do is I want to get some minis of each of these monsters.
That would be cool.
And put them on, just to give it a bit of a visual
flavor
appeal.
Yep.
Because I don't think it'll be that hard to come up with some, especially the ones that are actually monsters.
Yeah.
You know, a mermaid and a banshee and all those things. I'm sure I have minis for somewhere. So probably that's what I'll do for next time.
Also sounds like a Kickstarter bonus.
A Kickstarter bonus. There's an idea, Donald.
There you go, Kickstarter bonus. Minis for the quests.
Or even just, you know, pawns, which are just like like stacked paper on into like what we're doing with the standees here.
Yeah. That
would be fine too. Cool. Because minis can be hard to source and expensive and
there's a reason.
Heavy.
There's a reason mini games are so much more expensive than non-mini games.
Yeah. But something visual would be really cool
as
a Kickstarter bonus.
Yeah. Even if you had a difference between a hard and an easy set, so you got the hard one is edged in red or something.
Yeah.
Give it a bit more.
Oh yeah, you could do something pretty cool with it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. So you've done that.
Yep.
It's me next. I feel like going for the Necromancer is the right choice because look at all of that lovely diplomacy I have.
Oh yes.
Either that or the Inquisition, but
that would also work for diplomacy. How much combat? That would work better for your combat too.
Yeah, but I don't get the choice of stuff, and I get the choice of stuff with the other one.
Fair enough.
And the Hydra has choice of stuff too.
Yep.
But you've already placed the Hydra. So,
Yes.
Necromancer. Let's place that. And he can go in the forest, bridge, or mountain.
Go forest, I reckon.
Forest. I can't put it in the bridge because the forest is there. The mountain is available. See, that's a risk. And I can't cast a spell to make myself faster. City, monastery, or stones. City is closer to me. Monastery is very much closer to me. But it's only victory points. I'll place a Necromancer. That's alright. It's suboptimal, I will say, to be placing the Necromancer. But, you know, whatever. So we'll make him number 2.
Got fake nails like Caleb.
Don't know if fake nails would help in this case. You should have seen the trouble. Did you see the trouble Maya had with fake nails?
Necromancer.
Like trying to claw it.
So forest, bridge, can't be on the bridge at the moment, and the mountain. Yeah, so I don't want it at the mountain. Cool.
Okay,
So Chloe, your turn to place. So, just a reminder, there's an Inquisition, there is Law, and Mana, and Law, and Mana, and Mana.
I'll please have law.
at the
Village or woods, forest, lake, mountain, or stones. That's a lot more options.
there's one less
Village
of
or
them,
woods.
but
I'll do the woods one,
Woods.
where there's lots more.
free in the
You can only,
you
that's
can
the
get
only
free
one.
in the woods. Is there a village nearer to you?
The
Actually,
village.
Go there.
Yep.
Put it in the village right next to you.
Cool.
Yep.
So we'll get law.
Yep. So
But that goes down to 4. Oh, yeah, 4.
in the village.
Cool. All right. Sorry, we should be using this, but it's all right.
Well, and now we
It is yours.
And we've been forgetting this whole time we could have 2 actions on the second. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to.
I don't know whether it's really necessary to have the 2 action thing on the second thing, but I suppose it could be. I like just having turns.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it this way.
But yes, you can have 2 actions according to the rules.
I'm fine. I'll play it the way we have been playing.
Yeah, we're house ruling it, even when the game's not finished, already out yet.
Yep.
Sorry, Donald.
Okay, so I don't really need the Inquisition because if I'm going to do the Hydra, that's going to take half of my resources.
Yeah.
So let's go with.
Maybe leave the Inquisition for Chloe.
Yeah.
She probably can do with some points.
Yeah.
Please, I'm falling behind a bit.
So let's go with. What can I do with this one? What have I got available? I will go up. I'll put a couple of law in the mountain.
Why not? Cool.
Okay.
Alright. And anywhere on any road except the monastery and the stones or the mountains.
So that one, can.
Any road. So it could go into the city.
Yep.
I'll put it in the city. And that was that one.
Yep. And put your marker.
Marker. Chloe? There is just law to go. There's either stones or mountain or anywhere.
Not law, manor.
Manor.
Can I go manor?
There's anywhere or stones or mountain.
Can't put it in the mountain.
Can't put it here. Actually, I put it there.
So 3 in the monastery.
Can go into the monastery, yep.
Yeah, because then I'm getting extra if I go there.
Yeah.
And that lore is left over from last time, so we will add the extra lore.
To that, yeah.
You get both, can you?
And then not on the same gather. You
No.
have to specifically go there to do it.
Yeah.
And then it's you to either place or drop out. It's the last thing to place, so.
Both the stones and the mountain are full, but that means that they can go
Can put it where you want it.
up there.
Alright. So that's used.
Yep. We can cast spells still.
We can. So that means that I'm going to get to go first.
Yeah.
Chloe's going to get to go second.
Unless you want to cast any spells,
Oh,
Chloe.
Yeah, I want to cast.
Oh, you want to cast a haste spell?
Yes, please.
Let's make sure that there's somewhere you want to get to first. So you're here. Is there somewhere you want to get to in one action that you can see?
Probably this one to recruit another.
There's not any there. There's a encounter there. There's a mermaid.
Can I do encounter?
Yeah, you could go there to encounter the mermaid.
Yeah.
If you want. Or you could place the Inquisition somewhere and then try and get to there.
A mermaid, you would.
You got to place the Inquisition anyway.
Alright, we'll do that inclination.
Yep. So the Inquisition, you can go on the city, monastery, or stones. The city's full, the monastery's full of stones. So either of those. So probably.
What do you have wise for the city to do this? So you've got 4 combat. You've got. How much social do you have? You don't.
She has a priest.
Oh,
Priest
you do.
has 3.
It does. So that's 4. That's 7 off of it. 8 off of your fire.
She can do it just with her companions.
Yeah, you can do that with your companions alone.
Because it's 4 from the golem and the hunter plus 2 for the golem and the hunter. So that's like 6 by itself.
And then you've got you can do
And
that
then
with
the priest.
just
your companions.
Yeah. So put that in the monastery, and you can get 10 points on your first round.
Or because I'm first, I might go for it. So it would be better for her to put it here, because then she can cast her spell.
Yep.
And then get there in a single turn.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Because you're being tactical about it. That's all. You don't want me to get it.
Yeah. So
put it there.
Yep. And just grab
the number.
4.
Yep.
Small.
And
Big.
that goes there.
Alright. Then you're casting. Oh, then it's you.
Then it's me.
So do you want to drop out or cast a spell?
I'm casting Mystic Whispers, which puts markers on 2 placed resources.
Okay, go for it. Markers everywhere.
Yep.
I haven't got mana, so there's no reason for me to.
Yeah. Which
and then Chloe, you're casting your haste spell.
Yep.
For 3 mana, so remove those 3 mana. Cool.
And I'll put that one there.
So how are we going to represent haste?
It is actually put a thing just when you've used your haste, just remove you've got the thing on haste.
Yeah.
Just remove it when you're.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
It's only for one character though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Which might be a problem, but you will still be able to get there in 2 turns.
All right. Well, it is what it is. I didn't realise.
Yeah.
My apologies, Chloe.
It's it.
You'll be able to get there in 2 turns with haste, without haste, and Matt's not going to be able to get there in 1 turn. Well, unless you mark it. You wouldn't be able to get there. You need to.
Well, I've passed already.
And you've passed already, so Matt can't get there, and I can't get there. So in 2 turns, it's safe.
Okay.
Because we both take turn 3.
Yeah.
To get there.
It's all right.
Cool.
We can give you something else to do because you've still got your apprentice, and we can move your apprentice somewhere else and stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So that was your place.
Chloe's
placement.
had a spell.
Yeah, I had a spell.
You had a spell.
Yeah.
I had a spell. You had a spell.
So it's you.
So I'm going there.
And Chloe.
Yep. Okay. So Matt, I'm first.
Cool. So I definitely want that to go and fight. So it can't be now. And there's nothing else, so that gives it 4. And I feel like my swordsman is going to offer 3 to it. So 4, 4, so for 8. It's a strength of 10. And I could borrow 2 traits and stuff with it as well. So yep, so I'll reserve that over there. I'm just planning.
Yep, that's fine.
Because planning.
Yep.
I think I'm actually going to do my inside action.
Alright.
As my first action. Because, I mean, while the monastery's good, I think I'm going to be using everything else. Although I'm not going to be using the seer, but I don't. That's 1, 2, 3. This is the first action, isn't it? I can probably do that next. So let's put this bridge, forest, or lake. That's none of those things. So I would just get 1 of those. It's just not worth it, is it? Okay, sure. So I will get. Do I want mana or lore? I want mana. So I get 4. Is that the best thing I can do? 1 second.
Yep.
So if he did that instead, and it is the library, it would be normally 1 times the expended size is 3. Get a discount of 2. Yeah, I have to do it now. Okay. But I get a thing from that. So no. Sorry, she's not doing that.
Alright.
I'm putting my scribe in there. I'm using my wizard siphon.
Yep.
So
to get +1.
To get +1 because I didn't have any.
Yep.
So, and I'm spending that with my alchemist alembic.
Yep.
once only. So this gets used.
Yep.
So gone. So it discounts by 2. It costs 3, and I'm going to increase my library.
Nice.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's that spend.
Yep.
That's that action done. So my library is now 3.
Nice. I am going to send just my ranger and my guard for the Hydra, because the Hydra is... I have 4 combat with it. I have 3 nature.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 earth. I have 1 water. And I have a
2 characters.
and with my 2 characters, and I have the traits.
Yep.
The archery
Sounds
trait.
great.
So the pair of them are enough to...
Guard and the ranger go off and defeat a Hydra.
Yep. And I'll just take that off because
Yep.
it doesn't exist anymore. I get 7 victory points. I get 1 lore, and I get a magic item.
Ooh.
And that goes away.
Into
Hard.
hard.
Maybe we should keep them aside to know which ones we used.
Yeah.
Now that we've got a variety of hard and easy going around.
Yep. All right. I'll do that. Okay. And 1, 2, 3.
I can get +1 towards 1 adventure per day. Straight up.
Sounds good.
Or no, I'll go with the Book of Fluff, which provides +1 lore a day.
All right.
Lore is always nice.
It is. Lovely.
That is my turn. And can we use these on our turn we acquire them? I know a companion.
No.
Can't. Okay.
They're essentially tapped.
Cool. It comes in tapped. Alright, so Chloe.
Can I go here and collect these?
With what? You can collect.
Oh no, what am I doing? That one.
Yes, that you can. The priest can collect 2 lore from 2 from the monastery.
If you'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Very nice.
And that was actually
Yeah.
first round. No, you're now on round 2.
Now I will do my thing and get 6
Yep.
instead of 4.
Nice.
I feel like that's better.
Yep, that is better. Okay.
Yep. She's like, I'll wait for my library expansion, and then I will use it. I was going to start brushing my hair, but I realised that was a different Disney movie.
I'm going
That
to
would be Rapunzel.
It would be not Rapunzel. Rapunzel's the one singing it. It would be Tangled.
which is still
Oh.
Rapunzel.
Yeah, thank you.
Based on Rapunzel. Anyway.
So, with the expansion of the library, can anyone go to the stones for that? Or does it have to be an apprentice or wizard?
I believe anybody can go to the stones for it.
Cool. So, we have a movement of 2. I don't particularly need you right now. So,
Yeah, anyone can do it.
my fisherman is going to go and pay for it on my behalf. He's paying for my library expansion on my behalf. I've paid my 2 mana for that, so my library is now 2.
Yeah. Very good.
Yep.
Chloe. I think you wanted...
Assistant. And fight this one.
Okay, you wanted, yes, you did
It
want
was
to go.
just your characters, but you
Yeah.
sent one of your characters away.
So,
Do you think my goblin, because it's got 2
all right. So you want the
We'd
Inquisition?
have to add it up again.
Let's do this. All right. So how much? Your 4 combat.
Yes.
Takes 4 off. You have.
An archer.
You have
The 2 characters by themselves take 2, so that's 6 off.
Yep. You have 1 fire mastery to take that off. So there's 7 off.
If she uses a wizard.
If you use your wizard, you've got this.
But you haven't done your inside action
either. If you use your apprentice, you don't quite got this.
Okay.
You're 1 shy of it.
Yeah, and you don't have mana to channel.
Unless you what?
I'll just go here then.
No.
What? Oh yeah, because
You've got your thing. Send an
piercing,
apprentice and use your ritual.
piercing blade.
Alright.
Yep.
Is that enough then?
Yes, that'll make 10.
Wow, just enough.
Just
so
enough.
Use your thing.
Yep.
Goblin.
So use
So
your
golem
Yep.
goes there.
Your
Hunter
goes over
goes there. You turn your
Flip your ritual over.
and also you'll get a mana. So there's your mana for your other ritual.
Yep. Oh, I should probably have done that as well. Oh well. Yep, and you will get
So
10 points.
Yep, that's used.
And you'll get 10 victory points for that.
Hey, continue.
And we had a 4s. I'll just leave those over there because...
Right, so for everybody at home, look at that. That's very close.
Yep.
That's a good sign.
And then that should probably... And yep, Inquisition went there.
Yep.
Yep, we've got 2 quests done.
Nice.
Yep.
That is the end of that round. We go to the next one.
Yep, round 3. Matt.
1, 2, 3. I am going to go and try and defeat the next thing, a necromancer.
Nice.
Yep. So, I'm taking my courtesan, who's got 3 diplomacy out of 5.
Yep.
And I'm taking my magic flute for the extra 2.
I'm not sure but I want to know how your courtesan is trying to diplomat.
With a magic flute. I'm playing the necromancer a pretty song.
Okay.
And making his zombies dance. And he is entertained by that.
Fair enough. I matter, he's not entertained, but he can't do anything about it because his zombies are too busy dancing.
I'm at 6. And then my swordsman comes along for 9. And then I'm going to use the Mimic trait on the magic flute.
To make a bard thing? Not bard thing.
To make... Oh, there's not a trait on that.
There's not a trait on that, no.
So I'm going to
send an apprentice.
Send an apprentice, I guess.
An apprentice should make up the rest, right?
Yeah, I've only got 1 point to make up.
The apprentice will make up the rest.
Zoop. Because it doesn't have a trait on the thing.
No.
That's okay.
It
was still pretty good.
Yep. So that goes. That goes. You get 6.
Yep. Cool. And I get either an expansion to my laboratory.
Or a magic item.
I'm going to get an expansion to my laboratory because I feel like I've got enough magic items.
That makes sense.
And take that to 3.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, so it takes us to me.
Yep.
And that goes in our little done stack. I have... What is this? The mermaid. It is a strength of 6. Huh, the fisherman actually gets +2 on the mermaid. I like it. It specifically says fisherman plus 2.
That's cool.
Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to send my pilgrim for the mermaid.
Alright.
Because it's just for pilgrim, because I've got enough here in the rest of my stuff to make up, and my circles to make up for that.
Cool.
Because there's 4 from my circles.
Yep.
I've got 5, 6. I've got just enough. I don't need. So pilgrim goes over here. This is a very, very busy little area.
It
right
is the
now.
stones.
I get 4. And I get a magic item.
Ooh.
Magic item.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Looking a bit crowded.
It is. It is our central gathering point. Though amusingly, I don't think there's any actual wizards or apprentices over at the Stones.
No.
I'm going to take the divining rod, which is find and harvest up to 2 mana at a location where there currently is not any mana.
Doesn't really matter. Pun intended.
Okay.
I don't need mana, there to be mana to find mana, and I can do it once per day.
Sure.
Okay, Chloe.
There's no adventures up at the moment.
Nope.
Wow.
I'm gonna.
Adventures are popular.
I'm gonna put my apprentice here, then I can collect these.
You can collect 2 of them with your apprentice.
If you do your wizard's inside action, you can then send the wizard to get all 3.
Yeah.
Strike that. Reverse that.
Yeah.
So that goes.
Inside action.
Yep.
First.
Inside action. Yep.
So you would either get lore or mana.
Probably get mana this time.
Okay.
So grab. Yep.
Hang
How
on.
much you get
You're at level what?
In my level.
in your level?
Your mana. Your
You get 2 times
2.
size, so 4.
yeah. Don't rub yourself. 1 more.
There you go.
There you go.
And then my second action will be to get those 3.
Later, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
We're up to round
Yep,
4.
round 4.
Max.
So I still have a seer. And I still have my outside action.
And your apprentice.
And my apprentice.
You still have an apprentice. I mean, you've already sent one of them off, and you've got the other one at home doing bookwork.
So I haven't got any lore, but there's not bridge, forest, or lake. I could get 1 lore from the bridge.
You could. You can convert your existing ones to lore as well.
Wow. Lake has quite a lot on it. 1, 2, what are we up to? 4? So I could get there and harvest 2 of those.
Yep.
That seems reasonable. Other things I can do would be to get another expansion to one of my things. Because, like, investing in the future?
Yeah. Though we've only got so many, one return left after this as well.
Yeah. I feel like... I mean, my wizard's going to come to the library anyway.
Yeah.
next turn. So it goes up by 2, which is fairly significant.
It is. I was just pointing out that we have
So-
time constraints on the game now.
It's a big game.
Mm.
You only did that when I had to rest.
We don't get victory points for that, do we?
No.
So I have to weigh it up, right? So it's interesting here. If I could spend 4 mana now, right, to get 2 extra mana, effectively.
Yes. But at the end game, you convert as much mana as you have into law that you can, and that's what you score the points on. So
is it worth the investment? I would argue maybe not.
I would be inclined to say maybe not.
All right. So I will do this then. I will go there.
You're about to lose the hang on. It's popped out a bit.
And get 2.
There you go.
From that. Yep. She gets that.
Yep. I am going to take my inside action to get 4 law now that I've expanded my library.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And I'm going to just bump my tracks right away.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same anyway.
Because there's no point holding off.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have.
4 and 4.
Can I still spend?
You can still convert and bump,
Yeah, I will.
but I don't think you can convert enough.
Nope.
No, you can't. You need 5 to bump each track.
Hey, didn't I get these ones?
Not
You haven't, because you're saving it.
You're sending
I'll
your
save it
wizard.
for the next turn.
Yeah. So
It
that's
is your turn.
Is my turn. That's my turn done.
Yep. So
I've-
now you can go and do that and
Yep.
get your 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you've got them.
Yep.
Now I can do that.
Yes.
Uh-huh. But I don't think you're gonna get to both 5s.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. You would need 10 law to do it.
Yeah.
You could get law in the next round. So no, she
You
could for
could.
the end game.
For
Get
end
there.
game, you could.
But she's not going to get it next turn.
No.
Still, it's good.
Yep. All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
We're up to round 5.
Yes.
So Matt.
So I've got my wizard and my apprentice left.
Yep.
One, 2, 3. One, 2. Whichever way I go, it's not ideal. 2, 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to there and take all of those.
Yep.
That means that everything shifts off it.
And these can go back
Back to me.
because there's nothing left there.
Yep. My wizard goes and prays.
Yep. Okay. I am going to send wizard and apprentice up there to get all of that mana.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
To get all of that.
Sure.
And I get that back. And there's still 2 lore on the space.
There are still 2 lore on the space. So that's your turn. Chloe, do you have anything left?
No.
You have an apprentice.
You do have an apprentice.
Can I get that one?
You
Well,
can.
you could, but it's not great.
You could go over there and get 2.
Alright, we'll do that.
That was probably better. Yep.
So just take 2 from there.
Yep.
Wow, I'm loading it in again.
We're up to 6 plus now.
Yep.
And
In order to cast a level 4 spell, it's 1 mana. So I only need 1 mana for it.
Yep.
So they're back to...
Not yet. We still have an apprentice each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go get the law.
Alright.
I've got the law one.
Yeah. You're going to go get that law. I lose my marker. Well, there's nothing left to be marking. So, I will... There's a mana. There's 1 law, there's 1 law.
Everything's kind of spread around now.
Yep. Let's go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Get those.
Yep. Good plan.
That's essentially 1 law as it anyway, but...
That's it.
So we now get these back.
Okay.
Because there's nothing left to mark.
Cool. I have no guys. You have no guys.
I'm out now.
You have no guys.
So, Chloe, you get to take your pick of the Dawn Order. Nothing first.
Number 1, please. Number 1.
First?
Yep.
So then
I'll get law.
you get law. So I will get mana.
Is it meant to take this on the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so we're declaring stuff and taking stuff off at this point. So let's take stuff off.
My Ranger of the Guard. My Fisherman. There's your Golem.
There's your... Who's a pilgrim?
My Pilgrim.
Priest.
Your Swordsman. My Yoda. My apprentices.
Another thing.
And your apprentices. And yes,
We
everything.
refresh everything.
Does that mean I take these as well?
Yep.
If they're not. Yeah, if there's nothing connecting to them, yeah. Alright.
Cool.
Last day?
And I had another one of those.
No, we've got to declare and cast and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're all effectively going to the stones.
Yes, but
we don't have to
move. We're all at the stones, basically.
Yeah, and we're like, look at what I can do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing in this in this phase. It's great.
All right.
So
I only need 1 mana, but maybe I want to cast a spell next turn.
I don't really.
Is
What
that
have I got?
5? From here?
Yes, it is 5. Okay.
And then it's 5 for mana for this one?
You need 10 mana for that. So. Well. Yeah, okay.
1 mana and 1 more.
That's what I want to do. So I've got to save that.
Ooh. Let's be offensive.
Ooh. I'm going to get to convert.
Like that idea. I'll put that there. So it's Chloe first.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing, Chloe?
I'm keeping that. Keeping that.
So you've already got your golem, and you haven't gone up.
I spent this one to get my own up.
Did you?
Yeah.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still doesn't get you your next ritual, but you could cast the 3rd level ritual, which you haven't done yet.
Yeah, I can do that.
The Philosopher's Stone, which is a lore a day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So it costs a mana, so you spend a mana.
Mm-hmm.
You get, I think it was 6 points. I believe.
It was
4 points.
4. Yep, so 4 points, because 6 was the level 4 one.
Yep.
Hey, I'm in the lead.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You're at 25. Hannah's at 27.
You're at
and I'm
sorry, I got
32.
excited then.
All right. Any converting or anything from you?
Have you got your Philosopher's Stone yet?
No.
No, I'll get that for you. Philosopher's Stone.
I feel like Harry Potter.
It's a lot older than Harry Potter.
There you go.
Thank you.
Then me? Yes?
Yes.
I would like to cast the Wishing Well.
All right.
I have my one there. It will get me 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a level 3.
Yep. And a wishing well.
And a Wishing Well.
I just wanna wish you well.
Thank you.
Okay. And I am casting my level 4 thing, which is called Arcane Whispers. Yes.
Yes, it is. 1 library expansion.
Yes. So I'm going zip.
Yep.
It costs me that.
It does, yes.
And it's level 4. And a level 4 gets me 6 prestige.
6.
Cool.
Yep. That is all of us done our rituals. And
Yep.
got now prestige for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, that takes us to day 5.
Final day.
It's been a long week.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like
Chloe's
first, but we've got to do all of this now. So we've got 1 low level. So that means that we've got 1 high level.
Yep.
By the way, Kayla got home safely.
Good.
Oh, we've got an apprentice or a companion this round. Not that we want it, because if it's on the last day instead, it's two lore anywhere. Because we can't use go points for them.
Alright, so our one big quest is...
Drum roll, please.
It's a dragon.
Which actually provides a companion, if you know.
Get the 15 required.
Yes.
And we've got... So that's 6 small ones to get.
Yes, it is. Alright, so I'm going to put...
The dragon.
that there. It's worth 12 victory points, though.
Yeah, there you go, Chloe. There's a way to catch up if you can do it.
You're funny.
Yeah, that's something.
You can do a lot of fire damage to it.
You can.
Apparently.
You can flame a dragon.
Apparently.
And wizards and apprentices are worth more.
Wow.
This, so that's a 5.
Yeah. If you place
6,
that, Chloe,
7.
close to you, I reckon you can do that.
You could do that, yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
And there we go.
You just want to do it as soon as possible.
Because otherwise someone else is going to get to it.
No, I want to do that.
Alright, so we've got a hidden keep. We've got the pox.
Yep.
We've got brigands.
Okay.
We've got poachers.
Yep.
We've got a unicorn's foal.
Okay.
And we've got an ogre.
All right.
Is his name Shrek?
I don't know. Yes.
And the dragon from Shrek?
Let's say something other than Shrek for copyright purposes. Shrek.
Shrek.
Fair use means you can make jokes about things.
I guess we are using Elsa and
Yeah.
Yoda.
We are. Using Shrek is not going to get us copyright struck down. Just mentioning.
I'm sorry, it's the only figurines we have.
Alright, so
no figurines were harming the making.
We are done
Except
with...
for Yoda, who was lost a lightsaber somewhere along the way.
Has he? Oh, no.
It's alright. He's got a hilt. Maybe it's just not out yet.
No, I'm pretty sure he had one.
It's alright.
So Mickey's needs surgery, so.
Okay, so we're up to Chloe to... Oh,
Yep.
no, we need to
Yep, we've
generate...
got 2 lore anywhere, 3 lore in the forest, woods, or lake, 4 mana in the woods, forest, or bridge, 4 on any river except the city, and 5 at a bridge or a forest.
Alright, so now you can place a unicorn's foal, an ogre, a dragon. Yeah, so you want to place the dragon.
Yes.
The dragon has to go onto stones or mountain.
So
here.
So there.
You want it on the stones, yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
And you know where it is.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
Is...
I'm not going to go for the dragon. I don't want to be a complete dick.
Yep. Alright, I am next.
Yes.
I would like to place...
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. The hidden keep, I think.
The hidden keep?
Yep, I'll go for the hidden keep.
Alright.
In the mountain. Hidden keep in the mountain.
You know those squishies you get from Coles?
Yeah.
One's called Chloe the cauliflower.
Oh, very nice.
Hidden keep in the mountain.
Which does sound like a good place to hide a keep, really.
We're getting to the crunch, aren't we? I think I want to... Woods... And then there's a... Apprentice is pointless at this point.
Yes.
A companion is pointless at this point.
But it's 2 anywhere.
Or 2 lore. Is it anyway?
2 lore anywhere.
I'm going to take the lore of the bottom and I'm
Yep.
going to put the woods lore. And
Yep.
I know where it is.
That makes sense. Okay, Chloe.
Can I grab...
This is 2 lore, by the way.
Yeah, the lore.
Lore?
Anywhere.
Anywhere, Chloe. In the monastery?
Yep.
Does that mean you could theoretically...
I don't think you can put it in the monastery.
No, so that one doesn't actually have it
okay.
until at the end of it.
Alright.
It just always has it.
Alright. Cool. Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
Okay. No. Don't like that. I'll go with 5. In the forest.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Yeah.
Box. Magic item. There's no more lore to place.
No. You can get it from Pox.
Yeah.
Or from the keep.
Well, you've already placed the key.
But I've already placed the keep.
Sure. We'll place the pox. It has to be on village or city. So city.
Yeah, that would make sense.
5.
So we still have these 3 unplaced. The foal, the ogre, the poachers, and the brigands.
Yep. So Chloe? And we've still got mana to place.
Yeah. You can place it at any river except for city or at the woods, forest, or bridge. They're both the same, they're both 4.
Yeah, we'll do it here. Probably that side.
If there's somewhere else you can put it.
Oh. Then
I
you.
don't think there is. Woods, forest, bridge. No.
Nope. Alright. That's for me.
Okay, and remove it from the path. Was that one?
Yep. So 4 on any river except for city now.
Mm-hmm. And you, Hannah?
It just occurred to me, do these on the citadels mean we actually can put anything on citadels?
No, you can't ever put anything on
Okay.
Citadel.
That's alright. So, where do I want that? So, if I put these here, would I know where they all were? Or would I still take 2 actions?
I would just put one. Yeah, you would know where they both are, but
Would it take
in order to harvest them,
still take 2 actions because they're 2 deposits?
I think you'd have to do it with 2 different characters.
Okay.
I don't really know how that works, but that's what I would assume.
I mean, it can't go there because it's already got it, but I was just...
Really?
Yeah, it can't go there anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That's true.
So I'll go up here.
Yep.
And I'd have to take 2 actions to deposit.
That's probably why the rule exists.
Probably. So you can't just load, and then
Yeah, and then just
sweep
harvest
in and
everything.
take everything. Yeah. Alright.
Sounds reasonable.
Yep. Done.
It is mine. So what do we still got to place?
Unicorn,
Brigands.
foal, ogre, brigands, and poachers.
Forest or woods. So there's none of that available. So I could just post on the woods. Forest or lakes. I think I want to place the poachers because I can put them in the woods.
Yep.
So I'll do that.
Okay. Poachers in the woods. Okay. Chloe, there is Brigands, Unicorn Foal, and Ogre.
I'll be unicorn foal, please.
So that goes at forest or lake.
Yeah, forest or lake.
Forest, that's a woods.
So it has to be there or there, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess that means I'm putting out the ogre on a road somewhere.
Mm-hmm. There's also brigands.
Which, village, bridge, or forest. Alright, so the ogre is
In a swamp.
on a road. It has to go there.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Ogre in the village!
Yep.
Ogre in the village!
That's exactly where we want an ogre.
I'm actually going to cast a spell.
Yep.
Storm Call. -1 travel for players who haven't cast Storm Call.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's my turn.
Okay.
Chloe.
Pass.
Pass.
Alright.
Alright.
So where do you want to go? First?
First.
Go first. Alright, so
Anna. There is still a brigands or a spell or a pass.
I am going to cast Nature's Bounty.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
I have to go village, bridge, or forest. Village, bridge, forest. They're all taken. I will place the brigands
On the bridge.
on the bridge.
Alright. So all that's done. Is there something else
Did
I
you put
want?
your token there?
I did not.
Did I want to? And water walking, I think. Yep, I'm going to cast water walking.
Sure. I know where they are. I think I might want to know where that is. Fine.
Yeah. And I will pass.
There. Just making sure there's nothing else I really want to see. Maybe I want to see that, but I feel like I'm not going to have the amount of actions that I want.
Yeah.
And I probably need to keep the mana up my sleeve. So, yeah, pass.
Okay.
Finally.
Alright, so, Day. Chloe. You're first.
Mm-hmm. So you're doing that?
Yep. Thank you.
And that goes away?
Yep.
That's it.
Although, you can't do that.
Why not?
You don't have the travel points to do it.
Because you have cast Stormcall. -1 for players who haven't cast Stormcall.
So put it back.
You can do your inside action.
Yeah, your only thing is your inside action because.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be my inside.
Sorry. Yep. So your wizard goes here.
Thanks, Hannah.
I
It
didn't.
was me.
I had nothing to do
Oh,
with this one.
sorry.
It was me.
Thanks, Matt.
There you go. Right. So are you collecting lore or mana, Chloe?
Law.
Lore.
Mm-hmm.
How many lore do you get?
Where am I?
What's your library size?
The library.
Oh, 2.
Alright.
Oh, 1.
It's one. Still one?
Yeah, still
Yeah, okay. Put that back. Yep. Well, I guess what I'm doing
Yep.
is collecting 4 lore.
I don't know if it was worth me doing that, but hey, look. Just because I can be a dick, why not? Right?
Surprise,
You realise
surprise.
this is in fact a competition about trying to one up our opponents.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Alright. So there are 6. There are brigands right there. Right? Here? Is that
Yeah,
brigands?
that is brigands.
And there's also poachers right there.
Yep.
Effectively, fawn. Oh, is this? Ah. Well, that's not good at this time, but it would have been good earlier to get another companion.
Mm.
But it's pointless now.
You want to get 2 mana so you can convert it into 1 lore so that you can get a point.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do my. I'll do my inside action. I'll get my lore from my wizard siphon.
Thought the cold never bothered you anyway. What you doing inside?
Yeah.
I'm doing my inside action. That's what I'm doing inside.
You should be out there in the elements.
In your elements.
Yeah.
You made it.
You created it.
I'm at 4 for my library.
So you'll get...
I'll get 8.
Nice.
So 2, 4.
Library or laboratory?
Library.
So library is this.
Yes, it is. Wow, that's
Unless you wanted to really cheat yourself.
that's amazing.
I don't mind if you do. Does this add up to your final score though?
These do. Not mana.
Just
Lore.
lore.
Yep. So now we're on round 2. Chloe, you finally have 1 travel point.
Can I?
1
No.
travel point.
This one.
Yes. You can do that. Okay.
Okay. I am, in fact, going here because I have +1 because my group is a +1 travel on rivers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am going to send my wizard over here and because I have a +1 harvest on rivers as well, I'm just going to harvest all 4.
Yep.
Which uses both my spells.
Mm-hmm.
And takes that away.
Okay. Is that me?
Yes,
Yes.
that would be you.
Oh boy. think I'm just going to use my wizard here and collect all.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing I can do, and that stays. 4 was yes, I do know where that is. Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll just grab that for now.
Yep. Okay, Chloe. 3 travel points, so 2 travel points.
2 travel points.
2 travel points.
Can I get my apprentice here then?
You have 2, yes?
Yes. But you want to move, if you want to get that dragon, you'll want to stack as much as you can.
Okay, so what do we...
Do you want to go for that?
Alright, so how much combat do you have?
I have 2 on my golem.
Yep.
I've got 2 on my hunter.
So you've got 4 combat.
And I have 5 if I do piercing blade.
So you have 5.
Yep.
How much social? You have 1 social.
Yes.
If you send a wizard or an apprentice, you will get a bonus. So that's an apprentice for free.
Yep.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. You have a 9 mark, a 9 with that.
Yep.
10, 11, 12, 13.
And then what else?
Do you have 2 nature? 13, 14,
There's
15.
nature there.
14, 15.
Done.
That is what you needed. You get 12.
Wow.
Yay!
So that is...
She didn't send her wizard.
No.
So she had to channel that magic.
No, because the apprentice is counting for +1.
But you counted fire from her.
Oh, okay.
So she just has to channel
Yep.
it.
So
just 1.
Just 1 of your mana men. Yep.
Yep. There you go.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure that that's how channeling works.
Pretty sure that's how it works. That goes there. You technically get a dragon, but I don't think we care.
Give her a dragon.
You earned a dragon, okay. You earned yourself a dragon.
It's a girl dragon.
Alright. Let's get you a dragon.
That helped a lot. Thank you.
And obviously victory points if you didn't already get
Done.
it.
No, you can do it again if you want.
No.
Can I please have the dragon card?
It's in...
I'll do it. I'll do it
here.
Thank you.
Yeah. But that dragon is not usable.
What I might quickly do is look up channel on here because I can't.
Yeah.
I'll just find it. Channel. Apprentice can channel some or all of its magical ability at a cost of 1 mana for every 2 circles channeled. You need 1 more mana, honey.
Yep.
Yep, done. There we go.
Done.
So you defeated a dragon with a golem, a hunter, and an apprentice.
Yep.
That's pretty damn elite there.
You get that.
Oh, yeah.
This comes off.
Awesome.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. So I have my turn. I have 2. So movement points. I'm going to use these to get resources.
Alright.
Just because might as well use them at this point.
Yeah, your items, yeah.
Yep, using my items.
Cool.
I'm going to, as well, I have 2 movement points. Use my broom to send an apprentice up here.
Sure. which gets you 2 of those.
Which gets me 2 of those.
Very nice.
And I'm just going to straight up convert these because...
Yep, you may as well.
I want these, not
those.
Not these.
Yes, indeed.
Because I don't care about this. But I'm keeping 2 of those so that I...
Light bulb just went off in my head.
So 6 would give me brigands. 4 would give me poachers. 1 would give me ogre. Don't want the ogre. And what are we at? Are we at 3 movement?
We're at 3 now, yes.
So 1, 2, 3.
So let me just have a look at the hidden keep.
I think I want to go after the poachers. Yeah, I'm going to go after the poachers, which is 4. So I need strength 7. That's 3. Four, 5. And then I'm going to use my cloak. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll use my circlet of bronze. For that, and the cloak of illusion for that. So effectively, just with my swordsman and some items, I've defeated the brigands.
Nice.
Sorry, poachers. Poachers. So that. I get 3 victory. 1, 2, 3, and I get 2 law. 2 mana.
Nice.
And they can go there.
Alright.
Done.
Round 4. Chloe.
Can I please use my dragon to go here?
You can't use your dragon, no.
Because I just got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So effectively, it's just there. And you can look intimidatingly at all of us and go, rah!
Look, you earned a dragon.
So you got a dragon.
You can't, so we gave you a dragon.
So I'll pass.
You pass?
Where else can I go?
Have you got anything else?
No.
Okay, you pass.
Fair enough. Alright. I'm going to send this pair up to the mountains.
Yep.
Where they're going to fight an ogre.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And I have enough because I did.
No, it's hidden keep.
Hidden keep, sorry. I do want the keep. Where I want the keep.
The ogre is the other one.
Yeah, no, the keep because it gets me 2 of this.
And I'm assuming you've got enough.
Yeah, I was calculating off of the keep anyway. And I get
4 victory and 2
victory points for that. Yep.
Okay. Chloe, yeah.
This goes away.
So you've passed. So it's me.
Yep.
I was excited. I thought I could use him, but then I realized.
So 2 is a unicorn's foal.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Oh, that's interesting.
-1
-1 if any social.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
And all of my stuff is social.
Yeah, you're gonna have all.
I think I want to either go for the pox or I don't want the ogre, really. The ogre doesn't really do anything for me. The brigands, though, is 2 mana. That's worth doing.
Yeah.
So where's that? 6 there, right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for that. Who am I going to send? I'll send my seer to do that.
Okay.
All right, so seer to there.
Yep.
All right, so the brigands, so 1 and 1. No, so 1 for the thing, 1 for that. So that's 2, 3 for the seer. And then I think I'm just gonna have to
if you send an apprentice on their own, that'll
an apprentice.
make it up. Yeah. Here.
Which brings it to 5.
Which is what the strength is.
Done.
Yep.
So with a seer and an apprentice, I defeat the brigands. They're not very strong brigands.
Okay, so this was...
What are brigands?
Bandits on the road. I'm not sure which one that was. Did you put one next to that lot? Or not?
What do you mean?
We've got... Because there's one there. One was on... Because there's 3 things here. And I don't know if you put one on that lot of mana.
Yes, I did. I think I'm not seeing this, is what the thing is. Because I placed the brigands there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep, alright.
So I get that back because I don't see the law there.
Yep.
That goes with that. I get 3. And I get 2.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, over to you.
Round 5, I have 4 movement points. And I have 2 followers and 1 apprentice left. So, I have... Do I have this? Let's say. Is that... Oh, I should have put one up there as well.
And I think
And that
Chloe
was...
did her level 3, so that didn't cost anything.
So we actually should have been getting points for that.
Yes.
So...
8. So in the subsequent. So let's do yours first. Let's do this first.
I've got 5.
5. Right.
Off of that.
I had this twice.
Yep. So you've got...
For 6.
Yep.
And that once.
So 6.
No, so 3, 5.
Yep.
And then another 3.
Yep.
So 8. And Chloe did hers first.
How many have you cast? You've cast
that and
2.
a golem and...
So you've got, so what ones, when you've cast ones up here, you haven't cast
anything else.
1 there. So you've cast those 2.
2, yeah. It was...
So 6, 7, 8 as well.
8, yep, so 8 for Chloe. Okay.
Yep.
So that's something that we didn't do correctly, but
yeah,
we've caught up.
We caught up with that one, yeah. Okay, still my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I was looking at doing the pox. With a strength of 6. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So 2 for just the characters as well.
Yep. 3, 4, 5. With just my characters.
Yeah.
So sending those through.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just put that one out.
Alright.
And the other ones are going to be... Because I've got enough movement to get there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heaps of movement.
Yep.
Alright, so you get the pox, which I'm guessing you're going to go for the law.
I am. You know, I get the pox sounds
And
very
the
threatening.
4.
Yeah, it does. It
1,
sounds
2,
awful.
3, 4.
It sounds dreadfully threatening when you put it that way.
You've got the pox.
Alright.
Yep.
Done. We've defeated the pox.
Yes.
There we go. That sounds better.
I have cured the pox.
Very good.
Yeah, if you say you've got the pox.
Alright, me.
Yes. So I have none of these left.
I don't think that we get any points for laboratory or library, do we?
No, just for the law we have.
So I probably want to. So brigands have been done, haven't they? So
Yes.
because we've taken them off the.
Yeah. So we've just got the ogre and the foal now.
Well, the ogre's pointless.
Yeah.
So the foal, I think I can probably do the foal, maybe. Let's add it up. So what do I need for it? I need 5.
Yes.
So 2 characters to start off with. It's 2.
Deal
Then
nature.
it would be -1.
So -4 for any. So -2, or is it minus? Actually, no. I think it'd be -4 because it's
for everyone, is it?
It's -1 for any.
Any.
Yeah.
Is it every or any?
That's what I'm just. Is it each character who has it, or?
I would just think that if I'm contributing any, but
Yeah, because
Chloe, there's 2 ways of saying this. So here's the card.
we've got
It says -1.
because everything else they've got one circle means one item. So it's -1 if it's -1 for is it minus? So we're wondering if it's -1 for
Every
circle every blue circle,
or is it just -1?
I think it
because
says if any, it means all of them.
So
every
is it
blue
-5?
so every blue circle is how you're reading it.
Yeah. So I'm just saying -1 for any of the same symbol.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can't do it
Yeah.
effectively.
Sorry.
No.
So that's something to clarify for.
Yep, so that's with the unicorn's foal. Let's just make sure we can see it on the camera. No,
and write it down there as well.
Yeah. So that's with this card. It's got any written. At the moment we're saying that every single diplomacy is taking 1 point away. So we don't know. But at the moment I can't do that.
Yeah, and we'll just write that down.
Mm-hmm. If any.
Yeah.
For every or 1.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't do that.
It's just how
I could get 4 victory points for the ogre, or I could just go and get some mana. I think getting mana is probably better.
Probably.
So if I... Is there any mana in the city? No. Is there any mana in the castle?
1.
1. So I think... Actually, what I'm going to do is city, castle, and just scribe.
Also,
So I'm just going to take them both here and take 2. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have a rules. Divining Rod is find and harvest up to 2 mana at any location where there is not. Is that something that I could just have my wizard do, or do I have to put it like out and then do it then?
So let's have a look.
I'm not sure.
Find and harvest. I would just say that you just get it
I just get 2. Yep, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll just get that. Which is going to become more and another law.
I think I'm done with characters.
I am definitely done. So
Alright, so...
I will drop down.
Yeah, same.
And you will drop down.
Alright, I'll get my circles. 2, 3.
Yep, there's
4,
my circles.
10?
Yep.
I don't have any money for circles. Well,
there's 8 for mine circles.
You've got 2 law there.
Hmm.
And you've got how many mana?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
So
You're 1 short.
I'm
You
always
haven't used
short.
your power.
Where?
So use your power.
This one?
Yep, to get your last one.
Yep.
Because then you can get your last one in your fire. So
Okay.
spend all of that
All of that?
for your fire.
And then you can get your...
Yeah, just chuck them out.
So you got none. You got none now.
But you're going to...
But you got your fire.
Yep.
Yep. That's totally worth, by the way.
Yes. Because then I'm going to get a scrying
And then
tool for 1.
if I'm doing a 5, how much does a 5 cost to?
I was thinking, where's
2.
my phone? And then I realised.
2 mana. So I need 2.
Yep.
So I can get 2 more of that.
Yep. Alright,
So here we go.
rituals.
So you are
Chloe dropped
Chloe.
out first.
So Chloe, you're casting your 5th level ritual, which is
Internal flame.
+1 prestige per mana.
you don't have any mana.
Which is
Never mind.
it's still going to get how many points is that
You
going
still
to
get
you?
the points for casting it,
Yeah.
which is still good. Score 8.
You'll still score 8 points off of it.
1,
Which is more than you would have
2,
gotten
3,
for
4,
the
5,
6.
6, 7, 8.
Oh wow, I'm in the lead at the moment.
Yeah.
And then Hannah,
I am going to cast a scrying pool 1 and get 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Magic Portals.
Okay.
So that gets me 8.
Yep.
And I don't know what Magic Portals actually does.
You can set a portal place to travel from.
Woo!
For the last round.
I've made a portal to the other realm.
To be continued.
So I've done that. It's gone.
Alright. And we get
And it
our
took
bonus
that.
our bonus points for these. So I get 3 extra points for casting my ritual.
Yes.
And then I'll get 2 bonus points for having the other ritual.
Yeah.
So you'll get 1, 2,
2, and 3.
So you'll get
7.
7.
And me.
You will get
7 too, I think.
yeah. So yours goes up there. So you'll also get 7 points. Yep.
I'm catching you, Matt.
I'm going to actually catch you with these. I have exactly 7. I'm pretty sure they're a point each.
Yep, so we're in final scoring, aren't we?
Yes.
So we'll do this.
Thank you, Dominic, for making the game so intense.
Oh. Okay, so we didn't score correctly.
We didn't.
No.
It was
So we're not going to remember maybe we might remember. Are we going to remember who did which of these?
No.
The adventures.
I don't think so. If we have a look at maybe why.
I think that we will, because we'll have to take points off because it was prestige, it was renown, not prestige.
Oh shit, okay.
And so we'll have to take points off.
Alright.
And score the points in renown instead.
Okay.
And then it's whoever got the most renown then
takes the score.
Gets points.
Alright, so I know that Dragon was Chloe.
Dragon, yeah, so I'll put Chloe there.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, me.
Inquisition was Chloe.
Yes.
Hydra.
That was Hannah.
That was me.
Hannah.
Yep.
Vampire, I did.
I did the werewolf.
Werewolf. Pox, you did.
Yep.
Hidden Keep, you did.
Yep.
Poachers, I did.
Yes.
Mermaid, Chloe did.
No, me.
I put it up, but you killed it.
I snagged that one around later.
Dryads.
Yours, Matt?
I think so. Sprite. Definitely.
Yours.
Catacombs.
Hannah's.
I think that one was mine.
And Fire.
Yeah, that one was mine.
Fire Beetles was Chloe's.
Yes.
Yep, sure. All right, so we're now going to take these points off our scores.
Okay.
So Hannah, you're taking 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 31. Hannah, 31.
So I was at 55. So that takes me to
24.
Yes.
Well, that's just for helping them.
No, we scored.
Me. We're still going to get points, but it's not the same. So 8, 11, 20, 26, 29 for me.
So you were at 67.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives you, sorry, maths.
47, 45.
45? From 67, yep.
No, because so that's 27. We said, so it's 39.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. And then Chloe.
Chloe didn't read.
So 39.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's 29, and then we went down to 24.
So 24 minus 24?
Yep.
So 61.
So 20 from 60.
Is 40.
And then another 3.
Oh.
Hang on.
No, this is...
Okay. Right. So now...
Because you guys got a lot more points from these than I did.
The next highest... So the highest renown, which is Hannah...
Yep.
Gets 3 prestige per point of renown. So you get 93 points.
Cool. So I did, because I did a lot more quests. I was questing a lot, and I didn't have as many of these. So I've got.
So 93 onto that is 124.
So that'll go. That'll stay exactly where it is, but I'll have a 100 marker.
Yeah. So there's a thing. We're over 100 points.
Yep.
If we're reading that right, and I don't see how else to read that.
Yep.
3 prestige per point of renown. The next highest renown earns 2 prestige points per point of renown. So that is 30, so 60, so 58.
Which puts you at...
58, so 7 and 1 is 87.
Yep.
Third highest is 1 point per renown, so 24 points. which is 48 total.
Yep.
One prestige. So that's victory points for each leftover law. So you had
7.
7. So you go to 131.
Yep.
I had 2, 4, 6, 7. So that brings me to 94.
Yep.
The highest prestige. So okay. This is Hannah. Congratulations, Hannah.
Thank you.
Okay. On that, I think that scoring is broken.
Yes.
In fact, I'm sure of it.
What do you mean broken?
It's completely unbalanced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Hannah would agree.
I would definitely agree with that one because
there's so renown is worth 3 victory points.
Yeah. I would think
per point.
I feel like what would be reasonable and would make sense to me personally is you get the victory points here, then you'd get 3 victory points for each quest you completed, and then 2 and then 1 victory point per completed quest on top of that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You'd actually gain VP.
Yeah, and we would, which would have got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 36 or something. Not
minus.
No, not the minus. It wouldn't have got me 94.
So I think that there shouldn't be renown. Period.
Just have the victory points.
Just have victory points there. That was perfectly balanced the way it was before.
And we were all within.
And we were all within a closer thing.
Yeah.
Why have a different thing that's confusing that we've never had before that we haven't been accruing? That doesn't.
And this, if you are going to make it a different track and somehow,
it has to have a different
icon because this is the same icon, so we were making points from the icon.
So okay, maybe we've done this wrong. Okay, this might
entirely possible.
This might not be a design flaw. Okay, this could be a rules reading law, and maybe we've been doing it wrong the whole way. I don't know. But the way that we're reading it right now, scoring is completely unbalanced.
Yeah. And if you are going to do you get bonus. I know there are a lot of games that do a bonus score at the end for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got the most, so I could imagine if you keep the card that you got, cards you did, then you could because getting an extra 36 points.
That's good.
Is perfect.
I think you're just getting the points that are on them, right?
Yeah, which is also fine. But if you are going to do extra, have it extra per card.
Yeah.
Not per point on the card.
Keep it with you when you succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we were to backtrack a minute, and take our scores back to where they were before we found this flaw.
I think we were in between 45 and 50.
Yeah, we were around here somewhere.
And it was like that.
Yeah, I think you're on 50.
I was on 50. I think it was like that.
Yeah, it looks right.
Then, so that was before we did this.
And it was.
And then if we did like counting up how many quests maybe or something like that, and do, I don't know, a few points per quest or something.
Yeah, that would be quite fair. Like I'd get, if you had maybe two or three per quest if you were going to go that far.
Well,
go that way.
Let's say that you had the most prestige. So let's call it prestige.
Yep.
All right. So being that you had the most, you'd score 3 per card.
Which would get me 3, 6, 9, 12... 15, 18. I'd get 18.
So that's more reasonable.
Yep.
So that would sort of take you to there.
Yep. 18 from that is
That
nice.
seems reasonable.
And
3,
then you've
6,
got the second. But you got the
9.
second most.
So that's 2 points per.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Which is
There.
Yep, perfectly reasonable. And
then Chloe had however many over here.
Yep.
You had 3,
so
it would just be 3.
Yep.
That's closer.
This is still reasonable as far as scoring goes.
Bouncing up to over 100 doesn't seem.
Because I went from like 50 to 124.
In a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, 131 are all up.
Yeah.
With that scoring.
Okay, so I guess it wouldn't be broken if you knew that from the start, and that would mean that everyone would prioritize going straight for the quests because the quests are worth 3 times the amount of anything else.
Yes.
If that's the way it's meant to be, then that's okay, but it feels bad to those that haven't gone for quests.
Like, I didn't go.
Yeah, you didn't go for quests and you were doing really well.
Right.
You did so well on this.
Right, yeah, there should be points for that. I'm just saying.
If we can...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's because up to 5 is filled there on 2 rows.
So we really like this game.
Yep.
I think scoring needs to be looked at. I'm not saying what is there is bad.
No, it's
but
good.
if this is intended, then right from the start there needs to be a disclaimer that says go for quests.
Yeah.
If that's the way it's meant to be, go for quests. I think that it would be better if it was per card.
Yes.
It would feel better if it was per card.
Because then there's not much of a score difference.
Yeah, and you can still have the sort of renown thing of who had the most victory points worth of quests.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Which is fine.
You're defining renown as the person who got the highest score worth of quests.
Yeah, the person who took the most risks.
Yep, and then that means that the person who has those cards gets points per card. That's our suggestion. And our other suggestion would be that you score points based on your circles that you achieve.
Not just the last circle.
Right.
Because I've seen games that had nothing for the first 4, then some for the next ones. That sort of thing. Maybe not what wouldn't work this, but if you maybe started scoring at 4, then for each one,
right,
that would be good. 3 or 4 start scoring when you start having to pay.
So what's that last one worth? It's worth 10. So what if we did something like 10, 7, 4, 1 or something?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That way it
So if you get to rank 4, you get 1 point for each
circle you're in.
So in this case, so let's say, okay, Hannah's still winning at this point. All right, and we're just gonna. So Hannah's won officially by official rules. Either way, whichever way you read it. Either the way that we think is better, which is what we're showing you here, or the way that it was before, which had Hannah at 131 and just totally unbeatable at that point.
Yes.
So this feels closer and it feels better. Then, if we had something to do with that, then you'd get 2 points.
I'd have 2 points there. You would have...
I'd have 1, 2, and then if it was 4, like the way we're just imagining here, 2 and then 8. So I'd have 10 points. And Chloe would have 10 points.
Yep.
Yeah, that's better.
Which would look like that. Which is also very fair.
Right.
But it rewards people who prioritised heavily into their circles.
Yep, so priority. So this is what we're thinking. We're thinking quests get points.
Yes.
Okay. And that's based on
number of cards. Highest renown, then number of cards.
Yeah, highest renown.
And number of quests.
Number of quests.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1 times that.
Yep.
We're saying circles. And right now, just with how we're seeing it, it could go 10, 7, 4, 1, or it could go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
Yep, that would be
whatever.
Whatever. We either way would be quite.
It's less swingy if you do 10, 4, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
Yeah.
I
Which
think.
is entirely fair because that would be because at that point when you start paying for your ritual, you start getting victory points.
Yeah, that's success.
Which makes
8, 6, 4, 2. Let's take us back. You were 2, so take you back 2.
You were both.
We did both 8, wasn't it?
10, 8, 10.
Right. So take us back.
So you were behind me.
I was behind you by 1.
By 1, yeah.
So if we were going to do that, you are at rank 4, so you get 4 points and then 8 points for 12. Is that right?
Either that, or some games go with the latest, which would still give me 8 points. Either you go with the last circle reached or a combination.
Okay, so last circle reached of each of your things.
Yep.
Okay.
Would give me 8.
Let's go 8.
Yep.
And then I've got 2 lots of 6 for 12. And Chloe's got 2 lots of 6 for 12.
Yep, so you're there. And
there.
Chloe would be there.
Okay.
Last circle reach.
I think last circle, and then we go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
Yep.
I also think the level of your library and laboratory could have an impact here.
Maybe whoever has the highest library gets X points, and whoever has highest laboratory gets X small points.
Yeah,
because I think I have the highest.
Laboratory and library. What do we think that's worth?
The number of the level you reached.
The level you reached.
1, 2 would
level reached. So at the moment,
that would give you an extra.
That would just put me in the lead.
It would.
On everything, I think.
But we didn't go into
But you didn't
those.
go into it.
We didn't actually spend on those. You did.
Right.
I'm
currently in the lead.
Yeah.
So, because then, why we're saying this and why we're suggesting this is so that whichever way you focus, whether it's expansions or circles or quests, you have a reward.
Yeah.
There's points for it. We also, I think, I won't speak for everyone just yet. I think that your thing, so you had a thing that people that were after 3rd place didn't get points at all. And I think that that's terrible.
I really can't.
I'm really sorry, but I disagree completely with that. And I think that the people after 3rd should just get what the 3rd person did, get 1 point per thing.
Even if you took it to 4, 3, 2 and everyone else gets 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Or something like that.
Then everyone would get something.
Yeah. So are we all in accord with that?
Yeah. You should get something at the end of the game.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just feels bad.
Like in a free
having seen now the spending of lore, it's not as brutally bad as what we thought because we're just putting it on the top.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
And then you can just put 2 at the top there.
Yeah.
And you don't. So this is the maximum you would get. You would be.
So I just want to show that. So let me put this in the middle. So I just had these. And what we did to represent that we spent something we put them just up here.
Yeah.
And then we could see that, and we just added the points then.
Yes.
Do we think that having quests and then circles and then highest laboratory is enough to be fair to all styles of play?
Yes.
I think so, because library and laboratory seem to be, if you've a static thing, you develop it. You know?
Right, and there's no reward outside of getting more stuff from your wizard once each round.
Yeah. So have a small static reward that goes up to 10 at most for each track.
Right.
There, if you paid to go up to 10, because
then you get 10 points.
Yeah, because if you
Why wouldn't
spend
you?
your library to 10, you spent
That's a heck of an investment.
A lot of investment in that library. Laboratory is different. Maybe is different, but it's so maybe you could have half.
Because you're also being able to store more.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying if you wanted to do it that to.
So there's all these different ways.
Yeah.
I guess in the end, whatever we've suggested are just suggestions, and the reason why is to try and make it so that whichever thing you focus on, as far as how you play, gets rewarded in the points. Yeah. It's not just those people that went for quests that get rewarded. Because at the moment, it's just people that went for quests that are rewarded. And I don't think that that's good dynamic gameplay. Because
I was in the middle with my quest before, and that was fine.
Yep.
But and having a static quest bonus was absolutely would have felt good because just.
Mm-hmm.
But getting 90 points out of that.
It wasn't okay.
That really. I watched myself go around. It's like.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
No,
per card seems better.
Particularly when you straight up can't get that many points for anything else. It was not.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the points on the card are almost enough by themselves. And then doing a renown thing that's based on whoever had the most points, and then doing points based on that. Points for the circles achieved and points for the highest laboratory and library. Yeah. It means that whatever you could focus on, you're getting rewarded, you're getting points, and it means it's a more competitive game. This here is much closer than like that.
I was there, but I was
over
here, yeah.
It's just not balanced, unfortunately.
No.
Unless you've stated that from the start and you've said quests are how to win this game.
This is a quest game. This is the secondary.
And that's okay as long as it's stated.
Yeah.
But we don't think it should be that. We think you should do whichever way you want to go about it should be rewarded.
Because there is a significant investment that goes into these tracks.
Right, exactly. It should be rewarded.
And there should be a reward for that investment.
So, having said that, Chloe, final thoughts of the whole game, the game experience, everything. Final thoughts from you?
I liked it. Especially like when the quests, I completed the dragon.
Yep, that felt pretty rewarding.
Yeah, because I caught up slowly.
Yeah.
I still think that the person who's last does get the score at the end is fair.
Right. I'm wondering if there might be points for these special characters as well.
That might have 1 or 2 point victory points on the character itself.
Because the wizard did a lot.
And special items and stuff.
Yeah, for green cards?
Yeah, green cards.
Let's write green cards.
And on that note, you can't make the starter card green if you're going to make the special card green.
Right.
You've got to...
Yeah, so potentially another way, because Chloe had to invest a heck of a lot to get that dragon, and especially given it was the last, and the golem. And I think that that's worth rewarding.
Yes.
All of this stuff. Anyway, Chloe, you said you had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Without maybe reiterating too much what we've already said, would you have anything that you think would make the game better for you?
No, I don't believe so.
No? Is there anything... What did you enjoy the most, Chloe?
Going into different areas and collecting the...
Different resources?
So travel stuff?
Yeah.
So travelling to places what about the quests? You said that getting the dragon and the golem felt really good.
Yeah. I think you should be able to use a dragon straight away.
Okay, so that's an interesting point. Potentially
use companions and items when they're acquired.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or maybe you don't maybe get full use of them,
No,
but you get something for it.
Because then it's fair.
Yeah.
Like a plus one to another battle, or something to say that you've invested.
Because if there's only 5 rounds of the game entirely, and that's fine, perfectly with the length it plays.
We like the length, I think.
The length was really good. I got free items basically free things in round 4. I got 1 use out of them.
Right.
And it would have been nice to have,
a little bit
more use out of what I got. Because the things that I got, I had to invest resources into actually being able to acquire them.
Yeah. So maybe so take this with a grain of salt. Maybe there's different levels of play or lengths of play. For instance, something that I'm thinking about is that you could say for a long game 7, like a full week.
Yep.
7 days.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then maybe if you wanted a short game, you could do it 3 or something.
Yeah, you could go to 4 or 3.
The days can be split.
And maybe if in the case that you did a short game, maybe you got a free item extra or something, so that
a magic item at the start of the game.
Right. Everyone gets something.
And you can still do that in the tableau as well.
Right. So we think potentially, like, we love it.
Yep.
Maybe there could be, and you don't have to do anything. You're not adding anything.
No.
You're just saying that some people might want a shorter game, go to 3 or 4 turns with an extra item or something.
Or else it just takes too long.
And some people might want to go for a longer game and get stuff out of their thing, which means a higher score, but it also means that they can get advantage of the stuff that they're getting throughout the game.
The other option could be you could have travel points -1 on a newly acquired companion.
Yeah.
That way you still have use of your
whatever
companion,
you get,
but it's not straight up.
Yeah.
There.
You could do something like that where you get this little benefit from when you get something.
Maybe, or you have a max travel points of 2 on a companion, or on a newly acquired companion or something, which would still give you enough to go out to, a solid
That's
ring.
a potential idea. Hannah, final thoughts from you, which includes what you enjoyed the most, any developmental things that you think could improve.
All right. I'll start with the thing that's with a little UI thing. No, it's not a UI, but interface or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
You should have the points that it takes to the cost to cast a ritual on the player board.
Cost to cast a ritual on the player board.
That would make it. That would be because we wrote them in on this.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that on a professionally printed thing, and I feel like that would just make it a lot easier to just look up and go, okay, so I'm spending that.
Just to show on the thing, what we're saying is, so what we would say from the start is, let's take this out.
Yeah.
What we would say is, for starters, we need player board written on our player boards somewhere so that we know what we're looking at. And maybe at the top above here,
0, 0, 1, 1,
we
2,
would put
2.
0 cost. So ritual cost, or underneath ritual cost, wherever one of these places, ritual cost, and then put it either underneath or on top. Probably underneath because you've already got your lore costs for them. But put a line for ritual costs and 0, 0, 1,
and then
1,
you
2,
just 2. And you even put the mana symbol next to it.
Yeah.
Because you've got if you either have now or will have an established mana symbol when you that's not public domain or whatever when you actually get this to publishing.
Yeah. Your next thing was Turn Order at Dusk.
Yes, Turn Order at Dusk was. We ended up using the divination order, but because there is stuff that only one person can use, like Chloe's golem, and it only made once, there should be a way to track who's going when at dusk.
Right.
For that, in order for that one.
Yeah. Cool. I agree that there should be a thing about that. Oh yeah, we did have a question about if any, what that means. We said we were talking about that during the game, so just refer back to what we were saying. Is if any every single
instance of a symbol.
Instance, or is it just once?
Or is it once for each companion that has it?
Yep,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
So
it could be all sorts of iterations.
Because those were the 3 iterations that I saw.
Any more developments from you?
I really did enjoy it. It's not all criticism. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's a very solid game. It's got a lot of work that's obviously been put into it.
Yeah.
And it's you've got a lot of the travel rules work really well.
Yeah. Travel feels good.
It feels great, travel rules, and I love that. The travel rules, they felt very, very organic.
Okay, so I'm just this is Chloe. She's been playing today. She loved it. And this is Hannah.
Hello.
And I am Matt. And we've been with you to playtest this. This has been Archwizard. And we hope that you've got something out of this. We hope that we look forward to you actually releasing this game. We would definitely buy it.
100% would back on Kickstarter.
Absolutely. And we do think that, maybe minis or pawns or something would just make the game even better as a Kickstarter expansion.
I mean, if you're doing standees for characters,
standees are fine.
Yeah,
you don't have to be like 3D.
You're doing standees for these things.
Yeah.
Companions.
Yeah.
Do standees for the monsters.
For the monsters, yeah.
And
agreed. A little, it means you have to employ an artist, but
you're doing that with companions anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
So
we don't know how much he's going to invest, but
if you're doing
from me, I think scoring needs to be looked at. That's probably my biggest thing, and I guess to sum up a very long-winded thing, I think that every style of play should be rewarded. That's my personal opinion. Other than that, I loved the gameplay.
Yep.
Everything makes sense. Everything works nicely. And we've already given you feedback about the book of rules. Pretty much all of that stands. But we really enjoyed it. Hopefully we've done your game service. And we look forward to playing more. When we do play this again, we might have some more thoughts. I don't think we'll probably record the next one.
No.
I don't think there's any need, but we might do like an after thoughts if we have any.
Yeah, or
because now that we've printed this, we'll probably be playing it again. So thank you.
We'll
so
at least
much.
shoot an email with feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. So from all of us, thanks for making this game. Thanks for letting us play test. We hope that we've been helpful.
Best of luck with future developments.
Absolutely. All
Thank
right.
you.
See you later.